Look at all the pretty flowers. Oh, the birds. Oh, there's vines. Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to another Expedition Sunday. I'm sorry there wasn't one last week. I have been very, very sick with the flu. This is actually the first day I've been outside, and I've missed it. And it's beautiful. It's May here, so it's spring and there's plants blooming everywhere. And I'm actually on my way to the grocery store to pick up some groceries, because when you're sick with the flu, like, you don't go out to get groceries a lot. And I noticed that the community garden is totally in bloom. There's a little community garden near my house. We don't have a plot here because, like, we were too busy the year before. I moved in at the wrong time. And then this year we're moving, so we didn't have a plot here at this community garden, but I've always loved coming by here and taking pictures and looking at what everyone's growing and just admiring their hard work and dedication to keeping the place looking nice. And now it's just full of blooms and flowers and it's gorgeous, so I thought this would be a perfect spot for our expedition. So there's a little creek that runs by, and you can see these are wildflowers just growing everywhere, and that's like an abandoned building back there. So that used to be a Kmart, I think, before it closed down. And then we've just got all these beautiful little flowers, and the birds too. Oh, they're so fragrant. Oh, and if you look closely, let me see if I can get it to zoom in. Yeah, you can actually see the dew on the leaves, where the flowers are still enjoying a bit of the morning sunshine. Some nice rich dirt right here. That looks like excellent topsoil. Watch out for the metal bits and pieces. Oh, here's some baby spring peas and tomatoes. It looks like a melon, a cantaloupe maybe in the back. Looks like some Swiss chard, some chives that are very happy. Look at those little guys. Those are definitely some very, very happy clovers. And all of these little yellow flowers. I love these little yellow flowers. They grow everywhere around here. Look at them. Aren't they so pretty? They grow up tall in the grasses, and I love them. That's why I think it's silly that people like mow their lawns, because you get rid of these beautiful things, and they're good for pollinators. Oh, I can't wait to have a proper garden. Irises, birds very happily singing. Trees. Oh, look how pretty these are. And there are people here, so I don't want to disturb them. But it's just so pretty. Some really, really good heavy growth on some of these too. I'm envious. Very, very envious. Oh, and there's so many cute little strawberries. Do you guys see the little strawberries growing down there? Oh, there's not too much. It's just like pretty much right now it's just the baby sprouts coming up. But I just thought I'd show it with you guys real quick to show you the little expedition piece. We'll see what we see when I pop over to Walmart for groceries too. Because I do... Oh, look! Furrows. I wonder what they're going to plant over here. Oh, they're cute. Look at the little tomato inside of a tire there. Yeah, one day, you guys, I'm going to have a nice fun garden like these. Just not quite yet. I need the land for it. So let's go see what kind of plants we see over at Walmart while I'm doing my grocery shopping. And I will see you guys in a bit. Hang on, I found another little pretty. Look at these little guys. I love the little tiny bell-shaped flowers. Oh, those are just so lovely. But you can see up here the little like berries that the tree grows. And down here, the bell-shaped elegant little flowers. And again, it's so early in the morning. I think it's only about 7:30. I couldn't sleep last night, so I popped out here early. I love coming outside early in the morning, though. But you can see where the dew is still sticking to all the leaves. it's another surprise. It's another one of my very first proper ground mushrooms for this season. Oh, that makes me happy. I love mushrooms. This is why you should walk carefully and slowly and be very observant about your environment, because you never know what you're going to see. Look at him. Isn't he just so cute? Aren't you cute? Yeah? Yeah? Look at those little gills. You can see the tiny little gills on the top. I don't know what type he is, so I'm not going to go touching him. But I like him, and he's just tucked right there, see? You have to be paying attention to where you walk in order to see those kinds of cool little things. Here we go. Some lantana. These are actually my dad's favorite type of flower. He likes flowers within flowers. And these guys, with their square little folds, definitely fill that interesting little bill, because you pull back and you see the blossom. But you get close and it's composed of individual little flowers. A lot of plants are like that. Oh, here's some yellow one. Look at this one. Cute. Sorry if I'm a little quiet. We are in a public place, so I'm trying to be discreet. And of course these lovely things. Some very plain Easter lilies. I've never seen them where they're just like one solid shade like this. Normally they come with all sorts of variated hues and stripes and dots, but not these guys. Here we go. Some little roses. Pink ones too. Lots of your typical garden flowers over here. Some of these little ones. Look at those stamens all covered in pollen. There must be some very happy pollinators nearby. See, these are really cute. Oh, and look at here. You can see the tiny buds. So these are the little buds that the flowers are hiding in. And then they will open up into these lovely things. And I wonder what their seed pods look like, if they have any. Oh, look at this. So what you see here, see how these guys are kind of clustered together. I'd say this is a fresh opened one. And it's got the little yellow pieces and the white piece all kind of in the same spot. Those are two different types of organs, sexual organs that the flowers send their gametes out of. When you've got the pollen here, that's giving off one type. And when the pollen is all used up, like on this one, then you've got the secondary organ opening up to receive pollen. And so what happens is when this little white one right there, the little center white piece, is kind of closed up, it's not receiving any of the pollen, but it's sending it out when these pieces are open. And when the little white piece is opened up into this little quad that you see there, but the pollen is gone, then it won't self-fertilize, it hopes, and it will receive the pollen from other flowers and hopefully create healthier new gametes, or I should say fertilized seeds in that case, and thus propagate some pretty new things. So that's fun. That's very fun. But yeah, a lot of your typical hedges, your usual like lovely lilies and dandelions and daffodils and roses. Not really my thing, if you can imagine that. I like the more exotic flowers. Probably because I'm a Hawaiian myself and hibiscus and those kinds of things call to me. But I do love these guys. Now I am a big fan of foxglove because I think that they're just very lovely. Very pretty. I mean, look at up there. Look up there. They're just so funky shaped. Isn't that just the cutest thing? And I love the shape of their buds over here too. I always have enjoyed foxglove buds. They've always been just, they're so cute. They do look like just perfect little gloves for a paw. Oh, and look here. You can see the water pooled inside of this one. That's very lovely. I love seeing how the plants interact with nature. How, oh, and the tiny little buds on the top, promises of future foxgloves that are going to open up. They're all the same shade of pink. I think pinks and pales are what are in fashion this year, it seems. But yeah, let's go see if we can find something a little more exotic. Hello, rain! Oh my goodness. I might want to rescue my little saplings in just a second here. But hello everybody! So I was just about to show you guys how the pansies have been doing outside. I was going to show you how the pansies are doing, how some of the plants over in the secret garden are doing. I had fun looking at the plants at Walmart, but it was just so funny to me because I was like, well, these are cool, but I want to grow something cooler. And I guess since I tend to grow like exotic Australian birds and orchids and bromeliads and different colors of Easter lily and just some of those plants, I could see why the plants at Walmart weren't very appealing to me. So I was going to show you like the sprouts we have coming up and all the empty spots for new sprouts. And then, well, this happened. So it's pouring and raining, and Darling and I were actually coming back just half a minute walk away from getting the mail when we got totally drenched. So it was hilarious to me that we got just completely drenched like that. But I thought instead I would show you guys all of the seeds. Look at all of our little seeds. We have 3 months worth of Grow Journey seeds now. We've also got, this is like all of the stuff I'm working on to reply to letters. There's a lot. I have a whole box down there of letters I'm working on replying to and sending mushrooms out and things. I'm way behind because I got so sick. But we've also got seeds in here that include things like little bell pepper seeds. Really the best thing that has grown so far is the fava beans that were sent in to me from a viewer. And there they are, sorry about that. Those fava beans, and this actually isn't a seed, but it is a small stone that looks rather like a seed that I found in the secret garden. So I decided to keep it. But yeah, so like we've got quite a few things to plant still, and now that I know that we're moving and I know where we're moving to, I know what to plant and how many I need to plant of them. And like I know I cannot plant the corn, for example, because the corn isn't going to be good to grow in a pot. But I could probably get away with a few of the small sunflowers, some snapdragons, maybe some bok choy, definitely the Italian leaf, some of the silver fir pieces. What's some of our other? This is the box I keep my seeds in. I'm going to be revamping this and making a proper seed savers box and things like that, and actually trying to grow. I think I keep trying to grow like a whole bunch at once, and so it limits what I can grow. So if I can only grow like 1 pot of the brand new silver fir tomatoes, then so be it. I can only grow 1 pot. 2 pots of I had about 3 or 4 of the yellow pear tomatoes, which I've actually got yellow pear tomato seeds in here. Let me dig them out. Yep, right there, yellow pear tomato seeds. Just 2 pots of those last year were plenty for me. And I've also got, let's see, there's some carrot seeds. Is this them? This is, yep, yellow pear tomato seeds. They're one of my favorite. So I'm going to finally get to actually properly trying to grow now that the weather is usually cooperating. But I'm going to try to grow some more of the plants from my seed collection. And I'm going to try to grow many of the seeds that you guys have sent in. The sunflowers, the lettuce, the fava beans are doing great. But things I can take with me, and I hope that I can find somewhere, kind of like we did here, that is discreet, that won't bother the native wildlife, but just a little tiny patch in the forest behind our apartments that I could try growing things in, because unfortunately community green gardening space is so rare around here. And if I can maintain and clean up and just tend to a very small area and cross my fingers that deer don't eat it down to nothing, then I would like to see just a few more extra plants growing. But we're definitely going to cover the whole patio in potted plants, and so we got to get started now. So that's kind of our little expedition, cut short today. At least the pansies and my other little bits and pieces are enjoying it, and you can see the fava beans and the spring peas are finally coming up and enjoying it down there. But yeah, I cut a little bit short today because of the never-ending, always pouring rain in this beautiful tropical rainforest. But I love living here, and we only have a couple more months. We're going to be out of here by the end of June and into our new home. Wow, I can't believe that's happening. Alright guys, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.